Welcome back. You're with us here on Taking Stock. What next for markets? Are we entering slightly trickier waters? Anu Jain is Senior Partner and Head of Equity Brokerage at IIFL Wealth Management. She's with us with her views. Anu, thanks very much. Good to have you here. Are we getting into slightly turbulent waters, in your opinion? Or things remain, as clean as they were for upsides?
Hi, good evening, Prashant. Well, the fact remains this is external. We've basically been a very strong move with higher tops and higher bottoms happening all the while. A consolidation is due for us as well because we've been going up very, very strong. But if you were to look at the DAX and if you were to look at what Dow is posting, they're both kind of testing and breaking their 50-day moving averages. It can get steeper downwards if they were to break that. And we are still testing our 20-day moving averages on the lower side. So if we were to break 17,300, that's when it can get murkier because then you actually open the doors for 16,600 to 16,800. But till you're holding this 17,300, 17,400, you basically are in a zone where you're just consolidating at the 20-day moving average. So I would basically watch those levels for another day or so, because even if you look on Friday or Thursday where they open up and how they consolidate, that's one thing which is good. Plus, you are next week onwards entering into the the results season, where IT should post decent results. The main key, I think, is the bank index and how that performs over this series of October, because it's underperformed previously, gave the first signal of breaking out, tested its previous highs, and then has gone into consolidation again with the slight amount of weakness we saw on Thursday and Friday. Would be very keen to watch how that kind of plays out, because if that plays the hero, you could probably see us outperform the markets for another month or so, for sure.
Okay. Anu, hi, welcome to the show. One of the stocks which really stood out this week, and in fact on a month-to-date basis, has been Tata Power, up 17% this week, up around 25% this month. What are your thoughts?
So that entire index has been doing well, and we've been tracking both Tata Power and ABP Power. Both look, in fact, the whole index as such. So without going into specifics, I think, both these stocks have the potential to give a minimum of 10%. And if you hold on for a slightly longer period, even 20% on the cards, probably a swing trade on this, on any dip in the market makes sense, because Tata Power looks poised for about 180, 185, whereas you've got ABP Power poised for about 3,000. The time period could be about 1 to 3 months, but I think for those kind of returns, any kind of correction in the market of 3 to 5% seems to be a good place to enter. So while they have run up over the last 1 week, and this is not something that you need to jump in, but any corrections, we would kind of look. The entire sector is looking well poised, and it's moved after about 10 years. So given that it's moved after 10 years, giving a 20% very quick is something which can happen quickly. So yes, we are positive on this.
All right. Anu, more names. I think you have a couple of more picks. Tata Power, this PFC, GMDC. And of course, I think you did mention the Bajaj Finance and HDFC Bank as well, right? Stuff that you like from here.
Yeah, so Bajaj Finance and HDFC Bank is a combination of both technicals and fundamentals. You've got basically HDFC Bank reporting results around the 16th. And that's about halfway in the month and halfway through the series. We have seen Kotak do a 18% in September series. We've seen HDFC Bank kind of start giving a signal, but it's given there and come down. Bajaj Finance has been on a tear for quite some time. Now, I think for someone who's looking for a 3 to 6 month trade, caveat being that this is a stock I hold personally and it's there, not portfolios, is the fact that, it tested almost 78, 79 and now is consolidating around the 75 level. 7,500 levels. 7,400 seems to be a very strong support for it. And as long as if we are in this current zone, which I said that we do not break 17,300, that's a good point to enter the stock for about 8,350 as per the Fibonacci levels, which could happen. possibly faster than later, because if the results are good as we are expecting from the banking sector, it could be pretty much faster. If we were to break the 17,300 and move to about 16,800, then this stock could kind of retrace back to 71, 71.50. So we would be looking at dips to get into this stock. And I think these are stocks that you pick up because every time that they give you a potential to drop, it kind of makes a highs in the next quarter within the next season itself. So earnings season and around, I think Bajaj Finance would be looking at that. As for HDFC Bank, well, HDFC Bank, I would play that for about 1,700, 1,680 to 1,700. So dips that we get of about 3 to 4% from here would be good to enter it. As we said, the market is doing a lot of change, and PSUs seem to be the flavor right now. That's why PFC. So it's at about, it looks that it can give you even up to 175. This is not a stock that we cover fundamentally. So this is more a technical call. And since 210, it's not come to these levels. So the zone of 135 to 130 will give you an opportunity to enter for 175. This is about a month and a half. GMDC, same way, 200-week moving average, it's around 75. It kind of holds that. Then a possibility of 91 comes in. So these are big move stocks, but these are not something which you can take in a very big way as a part of the portfolio. So as a part of the portfolio, I would look at HDFC Bank and I would look at probably Bajaj Finance. As a trading bet, I would look at GMDC and PFC. So the strategy is different.
Okay, a lot of ideas coming in there. Anu, thanks very much for joining in and giving us all of that perspective. On that note, it's a wrap from the entire team of Taking Stock. Thanks for watching.